The Tatars are a Turkic ethnic group with a rich history spanning centuries and continents. Their origins trace back to the Eurasian Steppes, where nomadic Turkic tribes roamed and interacted with various cultures. One significant branch is the Crimean Tatars, who inhabited the Crimean Peninsula for centuries. Their unique identity was shaped by the region's strategic location at the crossroads of trade routes and empires. The Crimean Tatars forged a distinct culture, blending Turkic traditions with influences from Greek, Italian, and Slavic neighbors. Their language, Crimean Tatar, belongs to the Kipchak branch of the Turkic language family. Understanding the Tatars' origins provides a crucial foundation for comprehending their present-day situation and challenges. The Crimean Khanate emerged as a dominant force in the 15th century, following the disintegration of the Golden Horde. This Turkic state, centered in the Crimean Peninsula, exerted considerable influence over the surrounding regions. The Crimean Tatars, under the rule of their Khans, established a flourishing society that fostered trade, arts, and Islamic scholarship. The city of Bakhchisaray, with its magnificent Khan's palace, became a center of cultural and intellectual life. The Khanate's strategic location on the Black Sea enabled it to control vital trade routes. However, the Crimean Khanate's prosperity and independence were not destined to last. Catherine the Great's armies conquered the peninsula in 1783, bringing an end to the Khanate and ushering in a new era of Russian rule. The annexation of Crimea by Russia had profound and lasting consequences for the Crimean Tatar people. The 20th century brought further upheaval and tragedy for the Crimean Tatars. Following the Bolshevik Revolution, Crimea became a battleground between the Red Army and White forces. In the aftermath of the Russian Civil War, the Crimean Tatar people faced persecution under Stalin's regime. Accused of collaborating with the Nazis during World War II, Crimean Tatars were subjected to a brutal deportation in 1944. Hundreds of thousands were forcibly removed from their homeland and exiled to remote regions of the Soviet Union, primarily in Central Asia. The deportation, carried out with extreme cruelty, resulted in the deaths of an estimated 46% of the Crimean Tatar population. The deportation remains a deeply traumatic event in Crimean Tatar history, shaping their collective memory and fueling their ongoing struggle for justice. While the Crimean Tatars endured displacement, other Tatar groups also navigated life within the Russian Empire and later the Soviet Union. The Volga Tatars, concentrated along the Volga River, represent the most numerous subgroup of Tatars today. They played a significant role in the development of Tatar literature, culture, and Islamic thought, with urban centers like Kazan becoming hubs of intellectual and religious life. Similarly, the Siberian Tatars, scattered across Siberia, adapted to challenging environmental conditions and maintained their distinct cultural practices. Even in the Baltics, a small community of Lithuanian Tatars preserved their Islamic faith and Tatar identity over centuries. Despite facing assimilationist policies and cultural suppression, these Tatar communities demonstrated resilience and adaptability. Their stories serve as a reminder of the enduring legacy of the Tatar people and their ability to thrive even in the face of adversity. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 brought renewed hope for the Crimean Tatars. After decades of exile, they began returning to their homeland, determined to rebuild their lives and reclaim their place in Crimean society. However, the transition was fraught with challenges, including land disputes, economic hardship, and persistent discrimination. Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 marked a dark turn for the Crimean Tatars. The Crimean Tatars, who overwhelmingly opposed the annexation, once again found themselves targeted for their ethnicity and their unwavering commitment to Ukraine. Since the annexation, the Crimean Tatar community has faced escalating repression at the hands of Russian authorities. Despite the immense challenges, the Crimean Tatars have demonstrated remarkable courage and determination in their struggle for freedom and self-determination. Their resilience in the face of oppression serves as an inspiration to those fighting for justice and human rights around the world. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on important global issues.